Hi everyone, welcome back to the channel. In today's video, you'll be very pleased to know we are not going to be creating a purpley set nor a pinky set. I feel like those colours have been featured on my channel a little bit too much. So today's video is going to be a little bit different colours and just an overall different kind of design. So in today's video, we're creating a minty kind of set with a little hint of nude and some really nice cute white detailing. I feel like this set is a fairly elegant, really cute little set. So I'm really excited for you guys to see this one today because I absolutely love it. So I'm showing you guys the shades that I'll be using. They are all from Cloud Beauty today. I've got pretty much all of their colours, so it's quite often that I manage to get all of them from the one company. So I am going to start off with applying our base colours. So like I said, we are using a white, a nude and a minty green. However, the white that we've got, we'll be mainly using that for the nail art later on, and the main colours for today is going to be the nude and the minty colour. So we are going to start off with applying the base colours. We are going to do 2 minty colour full nails, and then the other 3 are going to be full nude nails. And then once I'm happy, I'll pop them into the lamp and I'll just do my usual off camera. I'll go ahead and do the second layer. We'll come back and do a little quick sugared nail. You can already see the glitter in the background, so you already know that there will be a sugared nail. It's quite rare that there isn't one, obviously, for me. I also want to leave a quick note about these gel polishes. So I get all of my Cloud Beauty gel polishes from AliExpress, and they're very affordable. So if you are on a budget or you're just starting up with just the whole nail industry, you're just kind of wanting to get in and see how you like it, these are literally amazing. They are super affordable. They're literally like I think they're like £2 on AliExpress. You get a 15ml bottle. They are super affordable, and as you can see, they apply amazingly. I've now had a little try with some more expensive gel polishes or some more better quality ones such as Madam Glam and all sorts of other companies, and I still reach for these. These are still my favorites. So that probably says a lot with how good they are, really. So also when watching me apply these gel polishes, you can also see how well they level out. They're not patchy. They're very easy to work with, basically. So I highly recommend. So as you saw quickly, I've already sugared the bluey minty green colour in the background. So that one's sugared with the glitter, and it's also been popped into the lamp. And now it's time to work on our nail art. So we will have 2 French tip nails. One will be a sugared nail, a sugared French tip, but that will be later on in the video. And right now I'm just working on the one that won't be sugared. So one of the nude nails, I've picked them up and I'm just outlining the French tip with my nail art brush. And then here I'm becoming lazy, so I just wanted to pick up the brush from the bottle and just colour in the French tip. So for some reason, I always do, of course, my designs off camera, then I do it for you guys on camera. And I don't know why, but when I was doing this off camera, this gel polish usually levels out amazingly. Their gel polishes are just great. They won't be amazing, but for the price that you get, they're literally great, absolutely amazing. And for some reason, it just did not want to level out here for literally no reason. I did this off camera. They looked amazing. I don't know, I was just either having a bad day, or I was just maybe applied way too much product and I was just kind of struggling to make it work, but it's fine. I managed to finish up that French tip. I did apply a second layer off camera just to not bore you guys, and I've popped them all into the lamp. So now it's time to top coat, which you'll be probably also shocked. We're 3 minutes into the video and we are already top coating. And the top coat that we are using today is a glossy one, actually, for a change. It feels once again like I did a bunch of matte top coated designs, so it's nice for a nice little change for the channel and for me, really. It's quite nice, and I feel like it kind of fitted in quite nicely, although I do think this one would be very pretty matte as well. So if you do end up recreating it in matte, let me know. I am quite curious to see what it will end up looking like. So once I'm happy, I will pop them into the lamp, and then we'll be able to work on our white nail art, our crystal placement, all of that good stuff. So here they are, all nice and cured. So here is the time for our white detailing. So for the white, I decided to just do some flowers. I've recently done a set with these kind of flowers, this like matte nude and purpley kind of set, and I absolutely love those flowers. I think they're super easy and very effective. I feel like they create such a beautiful nail design, so I thought why not incorporate it into today's design. Let me know what you guys think of these flowers, and if you guys have tried them, and if you haven't, I highly recommend. They're super easy and super cute, so you know, everything we ever want in a nail art design. So as you can see, the technique is super easy. All I'm doing is just creating a little dot with my dotting tool, just like half of a flower. I just did like almost, you kind of want to follow almost like a circle, and then with a nail art brush, a thin nail art brush, you want to just connect the lines coming from the dots to the like center where the center of the flower would be, and that's kind of it. And then you just kind of want to connect the two sides of the dots to the line that you've created in the middle, and that's about it. So the reason why we have applied the white gel polish on top of the glossy top coat is because we are going to actually not sugar it this time, but we are going to apply some clear acrylics. So we're going to kind of make them look quite matted. This is a very, very popular technique during the Christmas time. You see everyone doing these like sweated look, and they all sprinkle on some clear acrylic, which makes it just like a really nice cool 3D look, but also like this really cool matte look as well. So you see in a moment what that ends up looking like. For this nail in particular, I did 3 kind of half flowers on here. Then we are going to sprinkle on some of that clear acrylic, and then we are going to add some cute little dots later on with some dotting tools, just give it that little extra touch, which I think was such a needed little touch. It really kind of made the nail less boring in a way. As much as that it looks really nice, but I did really like adding those little dots. So you see in a moment. So here's my clear acrylic. You have probably seen it very often because I do like to use it for doing ombres. So if you're a regular, you probably have seen this tub plenty of times. So hopefully one day I'll finish it, but it's gonna take a long time. So I applied it, I cured it, I used the brush to get rid of any excess acrylic powder off the nail, and then this is what it's looking like, which I think is looking really cute already. And then here's me doing those dots that I was talking about. So those I wanted to leave glossy, so I just cured it and I left it at that. So we are going to apply some crystals on these flowers too, just to give it that extra little sparkle in there, but that'll be later on. So I decided to kind of repeat this exact same process for the French tip nail as well, just not covering the full nail and kind of leaving the top area clear. So the reason I did that was because later on we're going to do some crystal placements there, so I wanted to make that available for some crystal placements. So I'm going to apply only 2 half flowers on this nail. One, of course, right here on the left hand side at the top, and then we are going to have one at the bottom on the right hand side, and they're going to be a little bit smaller than the one on the other nail. Of course, we have a bit less space to kind of create a design, which is fine. And we are also going to do the exact same thing as the other one, where we're also going to sprinkle on some clear acrylic, then cure it, then we are going to add those cute little dots, which you will see in just a moment too. So I'll probably let you guys watch this bit, and I'll come back to you guys once this nail is done. Okay, so I'm just finishing up this nail. Here are those cute little dots, which I think was such a cute little addition. Whilst that is curing, we can work on our other nude nail. So this is going to be the sugared minty green tip, French tip. So once again, I'm going to outline my French tip, draw it out, then color it in as usual. My way of doing a French tip is literally just this. I just kind of, you can say, wing a French tip, and it always seems to kind of work out for me. It's just practice, I want to say. Yeah, just plenty of practice. So if you guys struggle with French tips, you will get there one day, I promise, because I was in that exact same position once upon a time. So just keep pushing, and there's also different techniques for French tips, so try them all out and see what works best for you, and eventually you just kind of like imagine where the French tip should be, and you just end up painting a beautiful French tip one day. So I'm just going to color it in. I do believe I go off camera and I did do a second layer, just because, as you can see, the gel polish is quite sheer. You can see quite a bit of the nude underneath, and the glitter that we're using today isn't a coloured one, it's this white one, so it's not gonna cover it up well. So it's going to sink into that blue gel polish, so we can't really do that. So here it is, my all-time favorite glitter. There was a time where I literally was using it every single video. Now that I've kind of organized my glitters a little bit better, you guys see a bit more different colors, but this one is still just such a universal, just works for any set really, kind of glitter. So I'm just sprinkling it onto that tip, and because we've already top coated the nude, the glitter is only going to stick to the blue, well, minty greeny color, once it's been cured. And we're going to have a really cool looking nail. So this is what it's looking like. It's curing and it's already in the background. Look at that. Speedy Gonzalez here. And here are the little crystals that we'll be using. So we've got some AB crystals, and we've got some beautiful opal crystals too, which I haven't really been using very often. And today's crystal placement is completely from my little brain. So it's not the best, but I don't think it's quite bad looking. I think it's quite cute still, but you can see whenever I've created a crystal placement or when I haven't, because they look drastically different. A bit more, the ones I don't create are so much more you know, creative, but you know, I'm giving it a little go. Every so often I try and give it a go. You know, the more practice also I have with crystals, the better, and we can create better crystal placement, you know, nails. So here I've got this beautiful silver like charm, I guess. It's gorgeous, I love it so much. And I also have these little, I don't know what they're called, but they're beautiful. So the ones I've placed already on the nail, those two little white, they're not crystals, I'm not sure what they are, charms. Right, they're not, it's not really a rhinestone, I'm not sure. Let me know if you guys know in the comments. So I've placed one at the top, one at the bottom, and I followed it up with two different AB sized crystals at the bottom, and followed by a caviar bead right at the bottom. So since I've got my caviar beads, I've just been kind of incorporating them into all my nail designs, as I'm sure you all know. So we are just going to add a little bit of caviar beads here and there, just in between those crystals, give it that extra little detailing in there. And we are also going to apply two more AB crystals, one on one side of the top little white tea crystally charmy thing, and then one on the other side too, and also followed by some caviar beads in between them. So I'll let you guys watch this bit. It's a very simple crystal placement, nothing too crazy, but I feel like it still looks really cute, and yeah, maybe even simple. So actually you guys might be able to recreate it if you have specifically that charm really in the middle, and then the rest of it you can just put any crystals or anything else you want. Alright, so this nail is all nice and done. This is what it's looking like. It's going to cure whilst we work on the next nail. So here is the nail that I was talking about earlier, about applying the AB crystals on the little flowers. So we are going to apply 3 of them in the middle of those flowers. So essentially, in our case, it's going to be on the sides, but it's supposed to be like the middle of the flower, if you know what I mean. So you kind of want to mix and match. You don't have to do all of the same sizes. You can do a mixture of sizes, or the same sizes. I think I went for a little bit of a mixture, especially because the bottom flower is quite small. So I went for a smaller crystal, but even here I applied one and it just felt a bit too big and too bulky, so I was looking for a slightly smaller one. And yeah, so once that's done, that one is going into the lamp, and the very last nail that we need to work on is the one in the background right now, the flower French tip one. And we just have to apply some crystals on that one, and we can actually play about with some of those opal crystals, which is here. So I was a bit not impatient, but because of the way the light was glaring at my crystals, I couldn't see what sizes I have. So I went off camera, I just picked out the sizes that I needed, and I very nicely placed them on the mat. So as you can see, we are starting off with the biggest crystal in the middle, and the further away we're getting, the smaller the crystal we're using. And I'm also just going to alternate, so we're going to apply an AB, then an opal, then an AB, and we're just going to follow that all the way up until we are happy. So this one in particular had no AB caviar beads. You'd be surprised. Maybe I was just having enough of caviar beads at this point. So if you wanted to, you could, just to continue that little trend on the nail, but you'll notice that it's not that noticeable even though it doesn't have it. So we'll pop that into the lamp, and here is the final result. So I hope you guys liked it. If you did, don't forget to like, comment and subscribe, and hopefully I will see you all in my next video. Bye guys.